Hello guys, it's Teenage Marvel Fan back in another video, and we know that Sony has always had a plan to make a Mysterio solo movie along with a Kraven solo movie. But when Mysterio was the main villain of Spider-Man Far From Home, we assumed that they scrapped that plan to have a Mysterio solo film. But now a new rumor from the Illuminati is reporting that Sony Pictures wants to bring back Jake Gyllenhaal for a solo movie revolving around Mysterio. And like I said, this is an idea they had before, even before Jake Gyllenhaal was cast in the role. But no details have been revealed beyond that, but with characters like Venom, Kraven the Hunter, and Morbius, whose movie does feature at least a cameo from the Vulture, they're all getting their own solo outings. So if you're adding in a Mysterio solo movie, then it really does seem like Sony is trying to be building up the eventual Sinister Six team-up movie. And that's another project the studio has been sitting on for a number of years now. Now, there's obviously no need to explore Mysterio's origin story because that was kind of done in Far From Home with him being at Stark Tech and stuff like that. But honestly, if they wanted to do that, I wouldn't mind that. But at the same time, I don't think they could do that because if this is just a Sony Pictures movie and it's not an official MCU movie, even though it's connected to the MCU, because, like, if you did his origin story, that would be all about Stark Tech. But if it's made by Sony and Disney has nothing to do with this movie, then Sony can't use any MCU characters or things like that, so then they couldn't even use Stark Tech. So, I don't think they're doing an origin story for that. But they could, however, easily follow his return from the dead, even though I'm thinking he probably isn't dead. But, like, the whole big reveal could be that, oh, he's not dead. Or maybe it'll be about his crew. Maybe Mysterio actually is dead. Quentin Beck, or whatever his real name is actually dead. And then Mysterio's crew that we saw in Far From Home, they resurrect him. Maybe that could be something that happens. And it could see how they plan on getting revenge on Spider-Man. But, of course, with the world convinced that he was a superhero, perhaps we could follow Beck continuing to pose as one before finally being outed as the villain we all know and hate from the comics. So maybe it could be, like, when he comes back, he could reveal himself to the world that, oh, he's alive. He escaped before Spider-Man actually got to finish the job or something. And now he's back as a hero, and then he will lead the charge to try and hunt down Spider-Man. But we don't know when this movie is coming out. It is possible that this movie could be the October release date that we heard about from Sony for next year. That's possible, but no matter when this movie comes out, it's going to be after Spider-Man 3. So it's definitely going to be connected to the MCU. I don't know if Spider-Man's actually going to be in the movie, but that'd be cool. And this is one of the Sony movies that they're making that I would be cool with, because first of all, Mysterio is my favorite Marvel villain. But second of all, like, he already appeared. He was already the main villain in a Spider-Man movie. That's why I don't like the idea of the Kraven solo movie so far. Because I'd rather see him in a Spider-Man movie fighting Spider-Man. And if you do the solo movie, then you can't have him fighting Spider-Man, and then it's like, what's the point? But if they have Mysterio as the main villain in Far From Home, and then they can spin it off into his own movie, and then do the same thing with Kraven, make him the main villain of Spider-Man 3, and then spin it off into his own movie, then that would just be more of a setup to the Sinister Six. And I actually think that's a pretty smart idea on Sony's part. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. What do you think about this? do you want to see a Mysterio movie, and what do you think this will be about? So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hope to see you in the next video, so I can bestow all Marvel knowledge upon you.